Right, so Cheltenham test route number 3 we're going to do. The test centre is just over there. Should be a little bit busier now. It's 10:30 on a Saturday morning, so we'll see how this one goes. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to find my biting point. I am going to indicate because there are pedestrians about. Okay, check my blind spot. Is it safe to pull away? Yes, it is. Okay, and in the new road, I'm going to check my centre and right door mirror. And then we're going to come to the end of this road, and we're going to be turning left. Okay, now that person is being defensive, so I am going to acknowledge them. Okay. At the T junction, oh no, it's a roundabout. We are going to be doing a left first exit, it looks like. So I'm going to check my centre and left door mirror, indicate left, into second gear on the approach. Okay, would I jog across? Yes, I would. And when we get into the new road, we are going to be checking our centre mirror and right door mirror for anyone overtaking us. We can see the hazard lines are in the middle of the road, aren't very long, so there's not much of a hazard going on down this road. Okay, we are going to be taking the next road on the right, so I'm going to check my centre mirror for speed and distance, right door mirror for anyone overtaking. I am going to indicate right. Now we've got less space, it's quite a wide road, so we should be fine. Okay, into second gear, get to my point of turn. Would I walk across? Yes, I would. And when we get into the new road, I'm going to check my centre right, and then I'm going to make sure there's no one, because it was quite tight, that little bend there. We have got someone in this blue car on the right hand side, so I'm just going to make sure they're not going to be pulling out. We got cars parked on the right hand side. Okay. And then what we're going to do when we get to the end of the road is turn right. Now we've got cars parked on the right and the left now. Okay, but I am scanning ahead and there's nothing coming the other way, so there shouldn't be massive amounts of danger here. Okay, and now it is going to be tight here, look. Okay, so I'm just going to go back into second gear because there isn't much room there. I mean, if there was an ambulance or a fire engine have to get through there, then they would struggle. And what we're going to do when we get to the end of the road, we are going to be turning right. So I'm going to check my centre and right door mirror. I'm going to get past this vehicle and indicate right. Get to the end of the road. It looks like it's quite a closed junction, so I'm going to have to be prepared to stop. Okay, would I walk across? No, I wouldn't at the moment. Now, looking at the right, there's nothing coming the other way, so it's just the traffic coming from the left. Okay, so the black car, after the black car is looking good, okay, but there's still nothing coming the other way, so I think I'm going to be able to walk across, so off we go. And then when we get into the new road, I'm going to check my centre mirror for speed and distance and right door mirror for anyone overtaking us. Hazard lines are fairly long now. Okay, and as we come round this corner, the road's quite wide. We've got a pedestrian on the right hand side, but it looks like they're not going to be overtaken. We've got a car turning right. Are they going to cut into our path of traffic? No, they're not. They're going to be nice and defensive. Okay, we got a runner on the right hand side, and we will be taking a left down here. I'm guessing it's the crossroads. No, it's not, it's just before it. Okay, so I'm going to check my centre and left door mirror, indicate left. Now it looks from here as though it's going to be a really tight bend, this is. Okay, so I'm going to go into first because there's a car on the left hand side coming out of the junction. Okay, I don't want to be going out into the new road. Okay, and then in the new road I'm going to check my centre and right door mirrors. Okay, now I'm on the wrong side of the road because I've got no choice because there's cars parked on the left hand side, so I'm just going to be a little bit mindful of what's coming the other way. Now it looks like we're going to be bearing round to the right, so as soon as we've gone past these parked vehicles, I'm going to check my centre and left door mirror. Okay, now is this a junction? No, it's not. I think it's just a very tight bend, but we are going into a 20 mile an hour zone. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Okay, and then round we come. We got a speed bump as well. Okay, we got cars parked on both sides. Okay, so round we come. going to do, if we can find somewhere to pull up, we're going to pull up because the sat-nav's gone off. Just going to acknowledge that person. Just going to stop the car here. Okay, see what's going on with the sat-nav. Right, so then I'm going to do all my observations again. Is it safe to carry on? Yes, it is. Now again, we got cars parked on both sides. And we got a pedestrian. It looks like they're going to get into the car, so they're going to be waiting for us. Okay, and then what we're going to do at the end of the road, it looks like we're going to be taking a bit of a second exit, which is a bit odd. Okay, so obviously it's on red. Okay, now we got a road. Oh, that's closed, so do not follow sat-nav. Okay, if we're going down that road. Okay, but we're not going to be going down that road anyway. We're going to be going where that blue car's coming from. And it goes to a 30 as well, look. So we're at the front of a set of traffic lights, so I'm going to apply my handbrake. Okay. I'm just going to be checking the mirrors. The traffic lights, because you can see that one's slightly, you can see that one's on red. Okay, you can see a slight little bit of the reflection on those. It looks like they've gone to red on that one, so that'll be us. Okay, and then around we go. That was a weird junction. And when we get into the new road, we're going to be checking our centre mirror for speed and distance and right door mirror for anyone overtaking us. Okay, hazard lines are quite long. We've got an amber background there telling us it's an accident hotspot. A road bearing round to the right. Okay, so I can assume people have come whizzing around here and people are pulling out and having car accidents. Okay, hazard lines are quite long. Even though they have worn out, you can still see that they're there. And as we go up this hill here, okay, we can see the road has opened up a little bit. Okay, and we will be taking a right, so I'm going to check my centre right to go past these parked vehicles, and then once I've gone past them, I'm going to check my centre left to come back inside. And at the crossroads, we will be turning right. Now, see this keep clear sign? There's enough space for us to get through, so that shouldn't be an issue for us. And we are going to be taking the next road on the right. So I can only assume it's where these traffic lights are. Okay. See where that big Sainsbury's van's gone? I think that's where we're going. Now there is a keep clear sign in front of us, or in front of this red car. So you just got to be mindful of that. Okay, that's so people can get in and out. So we're not going to hold the traffic up, because I can only imagine this is quite a busy road at certain times of the day. Well, it's busy now, look. Okay. Right, so he's gone to amber, so I'm going to prepare the car to move away. Okay, so I'm going to check all my mirrors. Okay, and then we should be able to get through the keep clear sign. Okay, oh, there's another keep clear sign. Now it's on green, so I'm going to go to my point of turn. Now I'm going to either have to wait for it to go to red, or okay, now it has turned. Just making sure that car wasn't going to pull out on us. Okay, and then we're going to come to a roundabout. We're going to be following the road ahead. Second exit at this roundabout. Okay, so have a look. There is a cyclist on the roundabout. What's that car doing? Okay, it's doing nothing. It's going to carry on. So check my point of no return. Mirrors a signal left. Okay, and when we get into the new road, I'm going to check my centre mirror for speed and distance of cars behind, and right door mirror for anyone overtaking us. Now there is a zebra crossing in front of us. We have got pedestrians, but they're not going to cross the road. Okay, and it looks like it's a bit of a speed bump. Okay, we have got a warning sign there telling us there's some cyclists about. Another speed bump. Okay, it is very tight, this bend. The road condition is a bit rubbish. Okay, and then what we're going to do, we're going to be bearing round to the left, and we will be taking a road on the right. Oh, it's a mini roundabout again. There's lots of mini roundabouts in Cheltenham, so I'm going to check my centre mirror for speed and distance, right door mirror for Anything overtaking us, indicate right. It looks like it's quite closed, this junction, so I'm going to be prepared to stop. Okay, yeah, okay, we can carry on. They're giving way to us. Okay, now on a mini roundabout, we don't need to indicate to come off the roundabout, because by the time you got to your point of no return and mirrored and signalled, you'll be off the roundabout anyway. It is a very narrow road. Some lovely houses down here. Okay, I'm hoping it don't rain, because the camera on the top of the car can't do rain. It looks like we're going to be coming to another mini roundabout and doing a left at this roundabout. So I'm going to go past this junction here, and that's where I'm going to start my signalling, because I don't want to confuse anyone. Okay, so I'm going to check my centre left door mirror, indicate left. Now there is an amber background behind this mini roundabout, so I'm just going to be mindful, because it is a bit of an accident hotspot. Okay, would I get through? Yes, I'd easily walk through there. And we're going to be taking the next road on the right, so I'm going to check my centre and right door mirror, indicate right. Okay, there is a big keep clear sign here. Okay, would I walk across? Yes, I would. And in the new road, I'm going to check my centre and right door mirrors. Okay, the road is fairly wide. Okay, so it should be fine. Okay, we got hazard lines are quite long. We've got a pedestrian crossing. Okay, can you see the amber beacons? That's the clue where they are, that there is nobody walking towards it, so there shouldn't be any dangers there. Okay, as we come around this corner, we can see there's a bus stop here. We can't see what's coming around the corner, so we're just going to be a bit mindful of that. Okay, we've got a person walking their dog on the left hand side. Okay, no dangers to us. We've got a cyclist coming towards us, and when we get to the end of the road, we will be turning right. Okay, and it looks like it's another roundabout. Okay, so we're going to be checking mini roundabout, should I say. Going to check our centre right door mirror, indicate right. Can you see the mini roundabout sign? Okay, so looking over to the right hand side, would I walk across? It looks like there's a bit of a dead heat here, so here are all. Okay. And in the new road, I'm going to check my centre and right door mirrors. Now we can see there's arrows telling this car's coming this way to get onto their side of the road. Okay, we've got quite a wide road, so, but we have got cars parked on both sides, but we should be able to get through, so it's a case of less space, less speed. And we've got a set of pedestrian crossings with traffic lights. They've pressed the button, so I'm just going to check my centre and left door mirror, slow it down. Now it's gone to amber, so we should be fine going across now, because there's no one crossing. Okay, now looking ahead, we've got a car parked on the left hand side, so I'm going to check my centre and right door mirror, centre mirror for speed and distance, right door mirror for anyone overtaking before we then pull out. Okay, and then I'm going to check my centre and left door mirror so I can come back onto our side of the road. Okay, it is a very wide road. Okay, so I'm going to check my centre left as I go past this vehicle, come back inside again. Okay, it is a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. Okay, we've got designated parking areas. Okay, quite a wide road. Okay, and it looks like we're going to be turning left when we get to the end, so I'm guessing it might be another mini roundabout, but I'm not sure because I'm not from Cheltenham. So as we go past these parked vehicles, check my centre and right door mirror. Now we can see the road is starting to narrow a little bit, so I'm going to check my mirrors. There is a van behind us. Okay, and we are going to be turning left at whatever this. Oh, it's a proper roundabout. Okay, so at the roundabout we're going to be doing a left, so we're going to check our centre left door mirrors, indicate left. Okay, I'm going to go into second gear. Would I jog across? The answer is no. Okay, so now I've got to ask myself, would I walk across? And the answer is yes. And when we get into the new road, I'm going to check my centre mirror for speed and distance and right door mirror for anyone overtaking us before we pull away. Okay, and then we've got cars parked on the left hand side, so I'm going to check my centre and right door mirrors as I come past. Okay, we got hazard lines in the middle, they're quite long, so it's telling us it's quite dangerous around here. Okay, there's nothing coming in front of us, so I'm okay to stay at this side, but if there was a car, I could nip into this, what we call a passing point, easily enough. Okay, and I'm guessing at the traffic lights we are going to be turning right. Now we have got to change of speed, so I'm going to check our centre and right door mirror. I'm going to indicate right. Okay, now we have got a designated lane. Okay, now we go into where our pointed turn is. Okay, and would I walk across? Yes, I would. and we get into the new road, I'm going to check my centre and right door mirror. Okay, and then there's a big park in front of us. We are going to be turning left at this mini roundabout, so I'm going to check my centre left door mirror, indicate left. Okay, into second gear. Would I jog across? Yes, I would. And then when we get into the new road, I'm going to check my centre mirror for speed and distance, right door mirror for anyone overtaking us, and then we're going to be going round this park here. It's nice and posh around here, isn't it? Wow, did you see that house? So as we come round, okay, we have got speed bumps, but it's saying it's in the new road. See, it's 50 yards down there of speed bumps. And we're coming round this corner here. Okay. Sat nav hasn't told me when we were turning left shortly. And we're going to a mini roundabout. So it looks like we're following the road ahead at this mini roundabout. Okay, so we don't need to indicate at all because we're not turning left or right. And in the new road, I'm going to check my centre mirror for speed and distance and right door mirror for any overtaking. They must do some stuff in that park. It's massive. Okay, so we will be turning left at the end of this road. Okay, now I saw the junction. Can you see the hazard lines in front? So I'm going to check my centre and left door mirror, indicate left. Okay, now there is the big giveaway sign with an amber background. Can you remember what we said about amber backgrounds? What does that mean? That's it. Okay, accident hotspot. Okay. And in the new road, we're going to be checking our centre and right door mirror. We have got a bus on the left-hand side, but we've started to indicate, so I'm guessing they're going to be pulling away before we get anywhere near them. Okay, now we got a set of traffic lights ahead. Okay, now it looks like we will be following the road ahead at those traffic lights. Okay, now they've been on green for a while, so I'm just going to check my mirrors just in case I have to start slowing down. But now, because they're still on green, I'm just going to continue. Okay, now we're going to be bearing round to the left and onto a roundabout. I'm guessing we're turning right at the roundabout. Virtually coming back on ourselves. Okay. So round this tight bend here. Okay. I'm going to go into second gear, and then we come into this roundabout. I'm going to be turning right to the roundabout. Oh, this is a bizarre junction. Just let this pedestrian go past. Okay, now it looks like we're going to be going down that road there. Montpellier Terrace. Sounds very posh, doesn't it? So when I've straightened the steering wheel, I will be indicating. Okay. And we have got keep clear signs. So I'm going to get to the junction. Okay. Looks like that car's waiting for some reason. I would have gone if I would have been them, bless. Okay, so round we come, and then point of no return. Check my centre and left door mirrors, indicate left, and off we come. And in the new road, I'm going to check my centre and right door mirror. Okay, hazard lines are fairly long. Okay, and we will be taking the next road on the left. Okay, now we've got a set of traffic lights here, so someone's pressed the button, and then when it goes to amber and there's no one on, we can be prepared to go. Okay, I'm just going to pop my handbrake on. Okay, now we can go, and we're going to be taking the next road on the left. So I'm going to check my centre and left door mirror, indicate left. Okay, round we come. And in the new road, I'm going to check my centre and right door mirror. We've got a car coming the other way, so I'm going to be defensive. I'm going to be defensive for the cyclist as well. Okay, because there's no one on this road, so we should be able to get through now. And then we're going to be bearing round to the right. Okay, so round we go. Looks like it's quite tight round here, so I'm going to go into second gear and round we come. And then when we get to the T-junction, we're going to be turning left. So I'm going to check my centre mirror for speed and distance. Left door of any pedestrian cycle, indicate left. Looks like it's a closed junction, so I'm going to be prepared to stop. Okay, yeah. Would I walk across? No is the answer. Okay, and then would I walk across after this car? Yes, I would. Okay, and then when we get into the new road, I'm going to check my centre and right door mirror. Now I am going to be turning right here, so I'm going to check my centre right, indicate right. It's very tight on this one is. Okay, and round we go. Now if we use scan ahead, look, can you see? Looks like we're in a one-way road, and we can only turn left, look. Okay. I am going to signal though, just in case these people don't know how to drive, so they don't know that we can only go one way. And then through all these parked vehicles. Bit weird this bit. Okay, and at the end of the road we're going to be turning left. So we're going to be checking our centre left door mirror, indicate left. Okay. White dotted lines all the way across, look, so it's another clue for a one-way street. Okay, and in the new road I'm going to check my centre and right door mirror. Okay, now there is a car coming the other way, so I'm just going to be defensive. Okay, and then round we go, and then there is a set of traffic lights. It looks like at the traffic lights we're going to be following the road ahead. Okay, so which lane do we get into following the road ahead? Look at the arrows, that's it. We're going to get into the left-hand lane. Okay, and then looks like we're going to be following the road ahead again. So remember, what are we going to keep? The distance between us and the car in front. That's it. If you looked at the other videos, that's it, tyres and tarmac. So if the car in front was to break down, we can get round without having to reverse. Okay, and if the car behind was really close up to our backside, that one's not too far. Okay, we'd be in all sorts of trouble if we couldn't reverse. Okay, so off we go. Okay, also one's got their dog in the road, bless them. Okay, so we're going to be bearing round to the right. Okay. We got keep clears. We got cars parked on the left-hand side, but nothing coming the other way, so no massive amounts of danger. I'm going to check our centre left as I come past the vehicles. We got a car who wants to turn right, but they shouldn't pull across us. Shouldn't is the word. Okay, and again we're going to be coming to a set of traffic lights. And is it traffic lights, or is it might be a set of traffic lights and then a roundabout as well. Okay, so this cyclist, we are going to be turning right at the roundabout. So I'm going to check my centre right door mirror, indicate right. Okay, would I jog across? No. Would I walk across? Not just yet. Where's that car going? Yes, I should be able to use that as a blocker. And then check our centre left door mirror, indicate left. And off we come, and in the new road I'm going to check my centre and right door mirror. Okay, and then we got cars coming on the other side of the road. Okay, we should be able to get through. Less space, less speed. Okay, hazard lines in the middle of the road aren't that hazardous. Okay, but I would have thought that it should have been a little bit longer than that personally, but there we go. And then scanning ahead, we've got a big amber background sign here. When lights flash, 20 miles an hour, so I'm guessing there's a school around here somewhere. And then what we're going to do, we're going to be taking the next road on the left. So I'm going to check my centre and left door mirror, indicate left. Okay, into second gear, clutch up before we get to the bell of the turn. When we get into the new road, I'm going to check my centre right door mirror. Now this looks like it's quite an aggressive speed bump here, so you don't want to be going too fast over that. Okay, and as we come round the corner, we've got a little bit of a pinch point. Okay, not massive one, but a little bit of a pinch point, and it looks like this is the road where the test centre is. Okay. So what we're going to be doing, is it on the left here somewhere? I'm sure it's on the left, the test centre. So when we get to this little mini roundabout, we are going to be doing a left first exit. So I'm going to check my centre mirror, left door mirror, indicate left into second gear. Okay, and then into first, because we got a car coming onto our right hand side, so they should have priority. Would I walk across? Yes, I would. That's it. And when we get into the new road, we're going to check our centre and right door mirror. Okay, and then what we're going to do, we're going to find somewhere, because that's where the test centre is, we're going to find somewhere to pull up on the left hand side. Okay, if we can, that is. Okay, and then what we're going to do, we are going to take this next road on the right, I think. Sorry, on the left. And then we're going to pull up down here if we can. Oh, looks like it's even tighter. What's that car doing in front? They were reversing. Does that mean they were reversing because someone was coming the other way? Can't see anything if I look over there. Okay, and then around we go. Lots of double yellow lines around here. So finding somewhere to park might be a bit of an issue. That car's found somewhere. And in fact, I'm going to pull in this little section here and reverse into that little designated spot there. Okay. Right. That's that test route. Test route number 3 complete. Okay, so we'll go on to do the others now. I thought that was quite a challenging little test route. The wrong time of the day, that could be a right nightmare. So you just got to have your wits about it, change your speed. There's lots and lots and lots of mini roundabouts on that one. Right, so I will see you on the next video. Thank you very much. Thanks, bye.